We are back. Let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens now. Welcome to the live show. Yo, Andrea, you are the first. Shout out to Andrea, man. Shout out to Andrea, people. She isn't playing, bro. She's not playing. Ooh. Okay, let's test it out before anybody else comes in here. Let's go test it out. We're gonna use Fox this time. Do they have the speech? I'm just coming to see if you, bro. I was about to say Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom at the DNC, you feel the fresh air of progress. Donald Trump is up on that. All right, let's watch this.
Well, the biggest reaction is why didn't she do the things that she's complaining about? All of these things that she talked about, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do everything, but she didn't do any of it. She could have done it 3.5 years ago. She could do it tonight by leaving the auditorium and going to Washington, D.C. and closing the border. She doesn't need a bill. I didn't have a bill. I closed the border and created the safest border we've ever had in the history of our country. She could have done all of these things, and she could still do them. She's got 4.5, 5 months left. She can go there right now. She can do all of the things, many of the things that she's talking about and complaining about. It was a lot of complaining. She didn't talk about China. She didn't talk about fracking. She didn't talk about crime. She didn't talk about 70% of our people are living in poverty. She didn't talk about housing, really. The trade.
Thank you so much for watching the live show. You know what time it is. God bless you. God bless you, Andrea. Shout out to Andrea, man.
Deficit. She didn't talk about child trafficking that she's allowed to happen because she was the border czar and she presided over the weakest border in the history of our country. It's an invasion. I was there today, as you know, Brett. It's an invasion of our country taking place at our border, our southern border. It's a total invasion. And now it's starting at our northern border also, through Canada. And she didn't talk about any of that.
That was President Trump talking about, talking about Kamala's speech and what he thinks about Kamala's speech. He's saying she didn't talk about vital point that would actually move a needle according to President Trump. Okay, so let's watch the wait. We're gonna stick to Fox and then we might just go to CNN too, but let's stay here first. Let's see.
And we are charting a new way forward.
Okay now. Okay. According to beautiful Kamala, she says we're not going back. I don't know what you guys think about it. I mean, I'm still going to play the full speech. I just want to see if anybody else is reacting to the actual speech. All right. Nobody else. We already played this. Let's see if we can play the full speech right here. All right, guys. Let's attempt to play the full speech one more time. No action. Okay, let's watch this.
Joining us now by phone, the 45th President of the United States, former President Donald Trump. Mr. President, thank you for joining us. You were truth socialing along this speech. What is your first reaction to it real time tonight?
Well, the biggest reaction is why didn't she do the things that she's complaining about? All of these things that she talked about, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do everything, but she didn't do any of it. She could have done it 3.5 years ago. She could do it tonight by leaving the auditorium and going to Washington, D.C. and closing the border. She doesn't need a bill. I didn't have a bill. I closed the border and created the safest border we've ever had in the history of our country. She could have done all of these things, and she could still do them. She's got 4.5, 5 months left. She can go there right now. She can do all of the things, many of the things that she's talking about and complaining about. It was a lot of complaining. She didn't talk about China. She didn't talk about fracking. She didn't talk about crime. She didn't talk about 70% of our people are living in poverty. She didn't talk about housing, really.
And this is another thing. I don't know how President Trump does it. He was in Arizona today and now he's up talking to the news. Like, this man does not sleep. Damn.
The trade deficit she didn't talk about, child trafficking that she's allowed to happen because she was the border czar and she presided over the weakest border in the history of our country. It's an invasion. I was there today, as you know, Brett. It's an invasion of our country taking place at our border, our southern border. It's a total invasion. And now it's starting at our northern border also, through Canada. And she didn't talk about any of that because she talks, but she doesn't do. It's no action. But, look, other than that, it was a nice-looking room.
Mr. President, Martha McCallum here. She said that she is promising middle-class tax cuts, and she says that if you are elected, it will cost Americans $3,900 more a year in increased taxes. She's tying all of that to this Project 2025. That's where that number is coming from. What do you say to that?
Well, she knows I have nothing to do with Project 25. They throw it out. A group of people got together. They did a thing. I haven't even seen it. I don't want to see it. I told them specifically, I don't want to see it. People know where I stand. I lower taxes. She's raising taxes. She's going to give a tax increase of 4 to 5 times what people and companies are paying right now. The country will go into a depression if they do it.
I like the fact that Trump keeps talking. He keeps countering everything that they're talking about. I like the fact that he was at the southern border in Arizona today. I like the fact that he is actually being active throughout the DNC. I feel like if he was quiet and he wasn't putting in any action, if there was nothing he was doing, they might have gotten way more attention than they already have. But because he's doing so many things, it's like his people are like paying attention to him. Independents are paying attention to him. And I feel like, like he said, the room looks good, but I don't feel the energy that people say they're feeling really. I don't know. If it's maybe I don't want to be a hater, I'm not like a hater, but I don't really feel the energy.
She didn't talk about interest rates. The interest rates are now getting close to record rates. People can't do business. Nobody can borrow money. People can't go to the American dream and buy a house because they can't afford the interest rates. And even if they could, the money isn't available. She didn't talk about any of that. Now, if she got in, look, she's a Marxist. She always was. She always will be. She's going to leave the border open. I was there today, and the Border Patrol, as you know, gave me total endorsements and all of that. I've gotten endorsed by almost every major police group in the United States. But she is a Marxist with open borders. She's not going to have any fracking in Pennsylvania. She's going to close down the oil and gas industry, and our country is going to go bust. She didn't talk about the $35 trillion, which I was going to start paying off with liquid gold that we have right under our feet. We were going to start paying off debt, lowering taxes still further. And, she wants to raise the taxes on corporations. What they're going to do is pick up and move to another country, like the pharmaceutical industry moved to Ireland and they moved to other places. Many of these industries were they're international companies. If she raises taxes like she wants to do on companies, there go those jobs. I'm more interested in the jobs than the companies. But there go those jobs. And what's going to happen, Martha, they're going to pick up, they're going to move to another country. They're going to pick up and move to another country where they're going to be promised taxes at half the numbers that she's talking about and more than that.
Mr. President, on the issue of immigration, Vice President Harris, like many Democrats in this hall throughout this week, have used the bipartisan Senate bill and your efforts to lobby Republicans not to move forward with that, to use the issue in this election as part of this speech. She said she will sign that bipartisan bill. She, to your point, doesn't talk about executive orders that could have been launched in the beginning of the Biden administration. But how do you respond to that? And are you ready to debate Kamala Harris on September 10th, given what you heard tonight?
Well, number one debate on September 4th at Fox, and she turned it down because, as you know, Brett, I was willing to debate with you and Martha. I was going to debate on September 4th. She turned it down. And I'm willing to debate on, I don't like ABC. I think ABC is probably the worst of the group, but I'm willing to do ABC. I was willing to do CNN with Joe Biden, and you saw what happened there. I mean, CNN does not treat me or Republicans very good, but I was willing to do it because it was the only way I could get to debate him and ask him how that turned out. But look, I am willing to debate, and I think we should do much more than one debate. But you know better than anybody, I'm ready, willing, and able because I told you yes, and she turned you down.
And on the immigration issue?
On the immigration, it's very simple. The bill was horrible. It would have allowed millions of people to pour into our country. Would have been horrible. It was a horrible bill. It was a joke. She doesn't need a bill. I didn't have a bill. I closed the border. I had the safest border in the history of our country. I closed it up. As president, now she'll have to get Joe to do it, but she could probably have a lot to do with that, right? Now Joe's missing. He's on a beach in California. But you know what? All she has to do, or all he has to do, is say, I want to close the border. The border is closed as of now. They don't need bills. They don't want to close the border. I stood at the border today in 100-degree weather, and I will tell you, it's a dangerous place. And I was being told by Secret Service and a lot of other law enforcement, sir, it's really dangerous here. I think it's time to leave. You wouldn't believe the things that I saw at that border. She's the border czar. Now she wants to deny that, but she's the border. In any event, she was in charge of the border. She's the worst border czar in the history of the world. There's never been a border so unsafe as this one. 20 million people have poured into our country, many of them from prisons and jails, from mental institutions and insane asylum, and record number of terrorists. And other countries are releasing their prisoners from their jails. They're emptying out their jails into the United States of America because of her incompetence and her bad border policies. She is a horrible, horrible person to run this country. We won't have a country if she gets elected.
Let me ask you this, sir. There has been a huge appeal and momentum for women voters. She's trying to pull the youth vote, the Hispanic vote, the black vote back in her direction.
It's getting spicy, y'all. It's getting spicy. Trump is, giving his facts, but it's getting spicy, bro.
Show that she's having some success in that at this point. So what are you going to do? What's your strategy to rebuild the momentum that you had with those voters?
No, she's not having success. I'm having success. I'm doing great with the Hispanic voters. I'm doing great with black men. I'm doing great with women because women want safety. They want safety. And they don't have safety when they have somebody allowing 20 million people into our country, many of them very dangerous people. No, it's only in your eyes that they have that, Martha. We're doing very well in the polls. We're leading in most of the polls. And in the swing states, we're leading in almost every one of them.
Mr. President,
Michigan,
let me interrupt.
The auto workers are voting for me because you're not going to have an auto industry if she gets elected. They're going to all electric cars. All electric cars are going to be made in China. And you're not going to have, you literally will not have an auto industry. The United Auto Workers ought to be ashamed of themselves. They sold the workers down the tube.
Two quick things as we wrap up here, Mr. President. Tomorrow, do you expect to be endorsed by Robert F. Kennedy Jr.? And are you making a specific effort in Georgia to make up, if you will, with the governor of Georgia, Brian Kemp?
Well, I just saw Brian on a very good man. Did you ever hear of a man named Sean Hannity? And he was interviewed by Sean Hannity, and he was very nice, and he said he wants Trump to win, and he's going to work with me 100%, and I think we're going to have a very good relationship with Brian Kemp, and that was on just before you people went on with that speech that we just listened to.
And RFK Jr.?
It just happened, and as far as RFK, I've had a great relationship with him over the years. I respect him. He respects me. I have no idea if he's going to endorse me. I know he's got a news conference. We happen to be in the same state. Arizona will be in the same state, but in quite different parts of the state. But it's possible we will be meeting tomorrow, and we'll be discussing it. He said, look, he was treated very unfairly by the Democrats. He would have beaten Joe Biden in a Democrat primary. I have no doubt about it. And they made it absolutely impossible for him. They made it that you have to get 60, 70% of the vote just to get in. And you know what?
President.
In the end, the Democrats did the same thing to Joe Biden. They threw Joe Biden out of the party.
And that's
they
why
did
we
the
saw a
same
different
thing
night
as they
tonight.
did to RFK.
Mr. President, thank you so
very
much,
much, sir.
for the time. We
Okay,
appreciate
very
that
much.
live feedback.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click.
One thing you can't do is say Trump wouldn't say Spar. He's going to talk. Trump will definitely talk. Let's hear.
Jake, the hallmark of her vice presidency until the Dobbs decision was that she was
commander-in-chief. That was what she had to prove. You could see her as commander-in-chief. You could see her facing down Putin. If you're a dictator on the world stage right now, you should be very, very nervous that this woman is going to be in the White House. She is going to be a tough, tough partisan defender of freedom. John King?
I don't know.
You could see her facing down Putin. If you're a dictator on the world stage right now, you should be very, very nervous that this woman is going to be in the White House.
I don't think so, Van Jones. I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I don't think so now.
First, facing down Putin. If you're a dictator on the world stage right now, you should be very, very nervous that this woman is going to be in the White House. She is going to be a tough, tough partisan defender of freedom. John King?
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I just don't know.
Joining us now by...
I just don't know, bro. I don't know. All right. Here we go. The full speech. Here goes nothing, okay? Governor, you feel the fresh air progress. All right. Let's get it.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I wanted to do that work. I wanted to be a lawyer. We got to get this.
Yo, Ellie. Shout out to Ellie, my boy. Ellie, what's going on in Chicago right now? Give us the live feed right there, bro. Very soon we're going to have to be doing live feeds on this channel, bro. Ellie going to be out there doing... Ellie, what's going on in Chicago right now, my dog?
And to Coach Tim Walz, you are going to be an incredible vice president.
And for y'all watching right now, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get it.
And to the delegates and every...
Like who is actually causing problems right now? Yo, Michael, you are the wildest, bro. Michael said this is the first time he's seen Kamala for the man. Yo, bro, you wild, bro. You wild. I don't like her, but man, that was wild. Anyway, Ellie, who is fighting, like the pro-Palestinian or like who? What is going on, Ellie?
Everyone who has put your faith in our campaign, your support is humbling.
Also, Shane Baker. I mean, I don't really know anything. Well, I don't know too much about the Coach Walz situation after the DUI. I sort of watched a little bit about that. I know a little bit about the DUI situation, but I don't know in depth, and I don't want to talk about things that I don't know in depth. You got to see the video, yeah, probably, man. Yeah, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna see. We're gonna check that out too. So speechy, guys. This right here is so speechy. It's like like I don't know. She might just not be good at speeches, and that's another thing. She might just not be, a good orator when it comes to, saying, or orating speeches like this. She like we watched Michelle Obama, we watched uh Barack Obama. He was, they actually gave more sauce to their speech. And she's supposed to be like the big dog, obviously, because she's running for the presidential seat. But it's not giving that presidential vibe. To me, I don't know what y'all think though, but this is what I think. Honestly, I feel like it's not giving presidential vibe to me. It's giving like I don't want to say weak. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't want to say weak, but that's what it. I don't mean to be like the bearer of bad news, but when I truly understand when women talk about, fighting for women's right. Of course, even men, we should be fighting for women's right. If a woman does the same job a man does as good as he does, she should be paid equally. Okay, but it's like when it's all about women's right, women's right, women's right, women's right, women's right. I'm not saying there's anything bad about it. I'm just saying there are so many different rights that we could talk about right now. Okay, there's so many things, but it's like, I mean, I just wanted to point that out because every time it's about women's right, you know. I mean, there is nothing wrong with women's right. Don't get me wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong fighting for women's right. I think every man should fight for a woman's right. You know what I mean? But every time when a woman is giving a speech, it's always about women's right. But show us evidence, though. We need evidence of this work that you've been doing. Show us the evidence. What's the proof? Where is the proof? We need proof of the work you've been doing so hard. You've been working hard, Auntie. But where the proof at? Show us the proof of your hard work.
As a young courtroom prosecutor.
Oh, Dennis, you better know it's not going to be peaceful if she loses, bro. It's you. Oh no, Lord. Oh dear Lord Jesus, Dennis, it ain't gonna be, bro. Oh.
In Oakland, California, I stood up for women.
Like this is for the Democrats, right? You impeached Trump twice, right? You did way too many BS with him while he was president. And if he wins in November, I could bet you they would say we cannot have an indicted person be president. We have to invoke some laws. We have to invoke some BS to not make sure. I don't know. If this man wins in November, he might really get, I don't want to say or instigate anything right here, but shit might pop. This shit might pop in November. I'm telling y'all.
And he doesn't actually fight for the middle class. He doesn't actually fight for the middle class. Instead, he fights for himself and his billionaire friends. And he will give them another round of tax breaks that will add up to $5 trillion.
Yes, shout out to Andrea. For real, Chris. Absolutely. That's why she's a mod. Because, I saw her. I saw the comments. I'm like, she's smart. Andrea is smart. So, yeah, I'm going to just as well, make her a mod. So, shout out to Andrea. You know what time it is. And if you're watching the live show, subscribe to the channel, like the live show, and let's go.
To the national debt. And all the while, he intends to enact what in effect is a national sales tax, call it a Trump tax, that would raise prices on middle-class families by almost $4,000 a year.
Cap, straight up cap, baby girl. That is cap. And you know it's cap.
Well, instead of a Trump tax hike, we will pass a middle-class tax cut that will benefit more than 100 million Americans.
What? Why is this? What? Why are we so like? Why are y'all saying facts? She's saying the facts, bro. She is the current vice president of the United States. Gosh, it's like I want to wake you up. Like, yo, bro, this lady giving the speech is actually the current vice president, bro. You forgot? Oh, you forgot. Are we back or we're not? This is what they do, bro. This is what they do. This is what they do. He gets cut off because he's telling the truth. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Not tell the truth? Like, what? So go in my basement and just like, I mean, what the hell? Like, I don't know. What do y'all want me to do? Like, and that's the thing. I feel like this should be. I mean, there are like platforms like Rumble, but people don't really watch Rumble. I also know President Trump has Truth Social, but platform like that, it's not as huge of a platform like YouTube. Discord is good, but people want to get paid, so people try to come on YouTube, like maybe Twitch or like Kick. But even Twitch and Kick, you still might get kicked out because I told y'all YouTube was like, I am harming my viewers with my content. That's what YouTube literally said. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, how am I harming you by just telling my perspective of a story? And I'm not, so for that reason, I am not monetized. Like, you could go on my channel and see views for like 100,000 views, 150,000 views. I have more than 4,000 watch hours. I have more than 1,000 subscribers, and I don't get paid. I don't get paid because YouTube said I am harming my viewers. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, but it is what it is, okay? Topics like this are very controversial. It is controversial, like politics, race, gender, those are very controversial subjects. So, you know, very soon I might just like delete all of these videos and just do BS videos because I mean, what, like, shoot, I mean, I want to get paid. I really want to get paid because this shit, like, what, like, I see a lot of total total BS videos on YouTube and they're getting paid crazy money. And I'm like talking about things that actually affect the people and now you don't want to like pay me. Like, bro, I could be making like $7,000 on YouTube right now. I could be potentially, or like $10,000 every month. But it's like, oh no. Because I go live every day for like 5 hours. Ask Andrea, she's been here for like 4 hours, 5 hours every day. But they're like, you are harming the people. You're harming the people, so we're not gonna monetize you. You could try again. So they told me I could try again in I think December or the last week of November or something like that. So let's see. But they were like, this is what they said. They said if I wanted to like reapply to get monetized, I would have to delete this. Like I could literally show y'all this stuff. They said I would have to delete the videos that is harming the people. They said I would have to delete the videos that is harming the people. So I might be deleting all my videos. So I mean, y'all don't say, "Oh, Genesis deleted his videos," because I want to get paid, bro. Come on, man. I got a family. I gotta get paid, bro. Come on. Anyway, let's keep watching and see what happens. Okay, let's keep watching. How do we do that, Ellie? How do we do that? Actually, Ellie, yeah, Ellie, you are on the chat, right? Send me a private message on Discord, Ellie, and like let's have a conversation about that. Like, you know, because I don't know, like I'm new to this streaming stuff. I just started streaming. Like, I actually just started streaming in July. This is August, and I've been streaming like every single day for like 5 hours. Sometime I stream for like 10 hours, like 5 hours in the morning, 5 hours at night. Like, I stream for a long time. Of course. It looks like we are back. I don't think I don't think anybody is like reporting. I mean, you could report a live show, but YouTube would only like I don't want to call it censorship, but I would say like suspend your stream based on policies. It might just be because I don't know. I promise you I don't know. I promise you I do not know. I don't know why, but maybe if I stream CNN, I might get a pass. I might just get a pass. Let's see. Let's see.
Became a prosecutor. Enforcement. And all the while.
Let me see. DVS say you are pushing the fair use violation window. DVS Chris reduce image to 50%. Okay, let's see. Hold up, hold up. I mean, how? There's no way I could do that. EV EVE, how are you doing? How are you doing? She says, have you thought about using Twitch? Yes, but I don't think Twitch would even allow anything political. Have you ever seen anybody like streaming political stuff? The free America I grew up in is gone. Shame. What a shame. Shane, what a shame, bro. So I might, because I use StreamYard. I might have to probably get something else. But I mean, we stream like this. Like we've been streaming like this for a long time. Destiny streams politics on Twitch. Same with dual streams by a lot of TikTok political streamer. Devious Chris. Oh yeah, one of the biggest streamers are political. Asan Piker. Okay, let me go on Twitch right now. I actually have Twitch. Let me go on Twitch. Man, y'all, man, if it's Twitch, then let's go on Twitch. Fuck all this shit. We gonna go on Twitch real fast. What's their name? Hassan Piker. Hassan Piker. 2 million streams. Oh, he actually, well, let me see. Videos. Oh, they actually allow you to stream that? Let me see. Destiny don't see got banned from his comments. Destiny Devious, what do you mean by he got banned on his comment? What does that mean? I am currently on Asan Abi's Twitch right now. You're getting shut down in front of all of us. David, I know, right? I am, and I'm not even getting paid for it. I feel like I'm stressing myself too much. I could just delete all of these videos and just make random stuff, and I'm still gonna get paid. But You don't have anything important than choosing which flavors or clowns Kamala Trump is best. They don't work for you, but American plaintiff state to get a job, clowns. Okay. Thank you, wisdom, for your wisdom. Shane Baker to try to kill Trump since I didn't want President Kamala try to Trump to come in jail. How did this get up? I don't know. You idiots. No, you can't just change your body. Guy, try. Maybe you don't have a chance of this. All right. But we don't just ban if we keep bugging the Parker says YouTube is pulling GameStop on Genesis. Let's get to bed. Shout out to Man Flips. Good luck. Have a night. Great night. Thank you. This ain't got into shit. Father J for and it doesn't put a like I said, it's smaller window. So the devices of everything you're running in mirror of copyright. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna look into that, Devious Chris. I am definitely gonna look into that, Devious Chris. But like this is this guy right here, right? Look how big, man, look how big the whole screen is. Look how small he is right here. I don't know if you can see. So it's like the same. Shout out to EVE. Okay, let me just, you know what? Fuck that. This is my Twitch right here. I'm gonna put my Twitch in the comment. I should have put my Twitch in the comment a long time. Genesis Madhouse. I'm on Twitch actually. So if you're still here, everybody, go join my Twitch right now. Genesis Madhouse Live. That is my Twitch. You can't see it. What can't you see? Twitch. All right, so let me pin that comment. Shout out to Kat. Kat said, "Go pin the comment." All right, place that, pin the comment. All right, I am moving to Twitch, guys. Andrea, are you gonna get Twitch? Andrea, you better get Twitch because I will probably delete all of these videos up here and then move to Twitch. Okay, Andrea, please re-download, and we gotta like recycle everybody to Twitch because now it's like, I mean, let me see if I can show y'all my Twitch. I could share my screen. Let me see. Twitch. So I am even logged in right now. So this is my Twitch right here. I actually did a stream.
Thank you.
So I did a stream like a couple of days ago. I've done like what, 2 streams on Twitch. But yeah, this is my Twitch. This is me right here. So y'all go follow my Twitch. We might just stay on Twitch. I mean, I think Twitch even pays better than YouTube, according to some research. Follow the Twitch. Shout out to Ellie. You know what time it is. Who else? We're on both YouTube and Twitch. Twitch has a lower viewership base. Yes, Devious, are you? Wait, Devious Chris, are you on? What is that? Are you on? Zohat, God bless you. Devious Chris, are you on? Dang, my brain is just foggy, bro. Discord. Are you on Discord? I'm gonna put the Discord here in the chat right now, guys. I'm gonna put the Discord here in the chat right now. Let me go put it in the chat right now, so you can join the Discord. Cause like, I want to learn some stuff too from you guys. Cause I don't like. I just started streaming. I don't really know too much about streaming. Here we go. Here we go. Join Discord. Only benefit of Twitch is people using the Amazon Prime for a free monthly sub. Oh, I am, but I'm down. The dog Parker said my dog totally different country. Like, okay, DVS is cool, but I can still learn some things from you. EVE, shout out to EVE for pointing out. I'm just saying if you're shutting down. Shout out to EVE one more time. Yeah, so y'all can join the Discord if you want to join the Discord, and this is my Twitch. So we might be moving to Twitch. Also follow join Twitch. Shout out to EVE one more time. EVE. Shout out to EVE. You are the best. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what happens when we go live again. Let's see what happens. Okay, I might just keep it open. I might not like make it bigger. I might make it smaller. I don't know. But let's see.
Anderson, two ways to look at it.
Let's see, guys. Okay, guys. We are gonna go to Twitch, but I just want to say, you know what? Fuck it. They'll keep blocking us, but we got to finish this right here.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian.
Weak as hell. Weak as hell. Yeah, it is weak. I ain't gonna lie. It is straight up weak. Okay, guys. So this is my Twitch. I don't even have any comment for
There's a lot of energy in.
I don't have any comment on her stuff. But yes, this is Twitch. I mean, if I have to put in more energy on Twitch, then that's what we're gonna do. And if you guys have Discord, I put the Discord link in the chat. Still better than 2 hours rambling mess from the RNC Milwaukee. I don't think so, Devious Chris. I mean, it depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about like, is her speech more welcoming? Is it more, calm in a way that people would want to relate with her? Yes. But it's obvious she's just reading from the teleprompter, left and right, and using coconut tree and But I mean, I'm not gonna hate on her. Like I said, she's brave, to get to this level as a black woman in the United States. It takes bravery to get here. But I don't. If she cannot even like make a speech and talk and have some humor, how would she actually go face people like President Xi? How would she actually go face people like President Putin, Kim Jong Un? Like how? Because they're not gonna write your speech when you get there. You're gonna have to talk. Shout out to Diana. Thank you for spending your time with us. I know. She literally said, I mean, I ain't gonna cap. I said it's weak. It is straight up weak. And this just actually made people realize that they've been right all along that Trump has been the best decision for them. He talks without teleprompter. You just saw him in Arizona. I played the speech for y'all. He was in Arizona in the sun, no teleprompter, no nothing. So we're not gonna do this. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in for another live show. We might just move the political talking to Twitch, and then we're just gonna do like also like you guys should tell me if you want to hear conversations about other subjects minus politics, because I could still stream other stuff. I don't have to stream political content because YouTube is on my case, and I don't even have crazy following like that. Even though on my analytics it shows that like over 790,000 people have been present on my live stream, and I have over like 1.7 million views in the past 28 days. But that's still like baby views compared to, I guess when you pass the million views mark, they start like looking and seeing what you're doing. And it's like, okay, it's not going according to their rules and regulations. So I gotta probably like change directions, I guess. Just don't remember, let's keep it legit. Ellie says just till November. Okay, so you want me to keep going till November? All right, I get you. Seems important to me to say it's weak. You kind of look like you don't understand the struggle of Americans. It's empowering to me to say it's weak. It seems empowering to me to say it's weak. You kind of look like you. Cat, I don't really understand your comment, Cat. Cat says seems empowering to me to say it's weak. You kind of look like you don't understand the struggle of Americans. I mean, when you say the struggle of Americans, what do you mean? Like the struggle of living in the United States, or just the struggle of being an American? Like, what do you mean? Just in the escape when people say Trump remembers the time I don't say we're dad, but that was blowing me back then. I think it escape. EVE, yo, EVE, shout out to EVE. Andreas blaming that race and that shit. I just said, please don't change. We enjoy going with this. Our job is supposed to be stuff right there with you, and we go back to making I'll drop this political stuff right there with you, and we go back to making music. Yes, like people don't even know I make music, bro. Like people don't even know I make music, and like maybe some of you have gone on my page and seen my songs and stuff. I actually make music. I'm an artist. Like that's what I do. But I also enjoy politics. I enjoy politics. But anyway, just try to get the Twitch and Andrea says what kind of music? So I'm from Nigeria, right? I make Afrobeat and I make Afro pop. So if you go on my page right here, Andrea, let me see. So this is my page, right? So you go on my view your channel. I don't know if you can see that. And this is me. And so you are currently on this right here on my live channel page. But if you go on my videos, you're gonna see all my videos right here. Well, not too many videos though, but like, you know, I could actually play one video for you guys if you want to watch it. This was a video for this like 3 years ago. Let me see. 2 years ago. Yeah, you could like go watch this video, but my grandma's from Algeria. Nah, I'm not from yeah. So we're close, but I'm from Nigeria. Well, I was born in Nigeria. That doesn't even black people unless someone already posts on it. Black people who say the truth. They say I block people, and he also lies. I remember for what. It's sickness. It's sickness me the fact Trump is willing to put his right hand on the Bible with no remorse for the people. Man, I don't even know. Genesis approved. Genesis approved the border was closed and keeps saying it's open law. I mean, liar. Just a fact, and he also supposed to. Like, it's like I don't even. So it's like me saying you support a woman that put black men in jail because she actually put black men in jail, Bean, for marijuana. Did you also hear that there was a man on death row and Kamala did not put forth the evidence that would save this man from death row? So you support a murderer. Is that what you're saying? Like we could go on and on and on and on and on like forever to Joe Biden. We could keep going. But bro, I'm not gonna keep going with you on that, okay? We're just gonna look at the policies. Okay, so all right, say you know he is a rapist, correct? And you say I support a rapist. So you support a murderer. So Bean supports a murderer and I support a rapist. So we're both fucked people. Andrea, was a Andrea said he tried to close the border, but okay. What's wrong with the phone, man? I'll fly out of the charges for the jail. Oh, so Harris is Jesus Christ. She's uploading the law. Trump raped someone like you were in the room when he was raping someone, like you didn't watch it on the news, like there is no evidence. This is the thing about people. They say this person is bad, then this person is good. No. Okay. If I can agree that I am supporting a rape is correct, then just agree that you're supporting a murderer, bro. Like, I mean, she's holy. That's what. This is the thing. Like, if I'm such a liar, you keep like, yeah, Bean is definitely spam. You could tell he's spam. He's just trying to like keep talking, talking, and talking. Like, but Harris who enforced it down below. Who enforced it down below? You said, but the rapist, we are not the same. Do you, Bean? Do you have proof about the? Do you have proof about the the rape allegations? Can you like put a link on here where we could go check the proof for the rape case that you're talking about? Bean, just put up a evidence that shows that there was maybe like a video or a picture, not just words. You sure the brother we're close to streams are going now say to open up. So you've been following me closely and I've been lying for that long, but you keep following me. I can't send the link. It was a court case. Okay, send the court case name. Send the court case name. So I could go check right now. What is the court case? Tell me, bro. Yo, Evie ain't joking. Andrea says, I am in California, bro. So tell us the court case, bro. Let's go check the court case. Let's go check the court case, bro. What is the court case? It says it'll look for it. Do you promise not to throw attention while I look? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the live stream. He wants to go and look for it because he doesn't know what he's talking about, obviously. Thank you, guys. I really, really appreciate you guys spending your time with me. God bless you. 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 Anyway, it says E. Jean Carroll versus Donald Trump. Okay, let's go. E. Jean Carroll versus Donald Trump. The car with Truth Seeker was cause Donald Trump very happiest day of my life. The car was Donald Trump is the name of Turkey that lost it, but the car was separately to lost it. Okay, down the appeal was presided. Yes, it's yes, conduct, yes. Making statement. Okay. When did this happen? What year did they rape her? According to case against. According to y'all, I mean, they've said everything against this man. That's where it's based off. Just see, yeah, matter. Good one. I thought you weren't gonna look at it. That was something about how she was. So while we are looking at people that were um you're talking about it was a close to close. I mean, it is what it is. It's the same matters referring up on it, bro. That's the thing. They organize this for people. Okay, so do I believe this happened because a sheet of paper told me it happened? No, I don't. Just because the sheet of paper and people say, okay, it happened and they paid for it, doesn't mean it actually happened. People actually accuse people. So what? The court knows everything. Bean, excuse me. Am I saying this didn't happen? It actually happened. I'm not disputing the fact that the case happened. But if you're telling me that just that sheet of paper tells me, okay, this was actually like 100% true, how am I supposed to know? Mike Tyson was charged with rape and he actually went to prison, right? So, Mike Tyson was actually charged with rape, right? He went to prison for rape. Being Mike Tyson went to prison for rape, right? And he said he did not do it. So it's been like this for years when it comes to men. It's been like this when it comes to men. It's been like this when it comes to men. Every time it's always about sexual assault. Even what's his name? What's this guy's name? What's that actor's name? The Michael B. Jordan guy. EVE says Tupac was too. What's the other guy's name? What's that guy's name? Creed. 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 Damn, they don't even Creed movie. This guy. Creed 3. Jonathan Majors. he was found innocent, and the girl was lying, and guess what? She wasn't charged. Yeah, you're a perp slow. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, just because someone says, just because the court says, oh yeah, it's true, doesn't mean like it is true. That's why you have appeals and appeals and appeals and appeals and appeals to fight for what you truly did not do. Crying that I can't type fast and think skipping dinner. You about disputing what I'm saying and you can't. Like in Genesis, lost appeal. He lost. So all of this that you're saying now, right? You know for a fact you were there in 3D and you watched this rape happen. Agreed. Or you believe the court 100%. So what you're saying is we should not vote for this man because he raped somebody, right? That's what you're saying. I just want to be sure so I can know what you're like, why you're going back and forth. I know I'm not like you. I don't support it. Okay, so basically, Genesis, don't vote for this man because so open the persons then. Like, okay, maybe. What are you saying? Is that your argument that then open the prisons? What did they mention argument? I just give you instances too. So unless you are, everyone is innocent, is that what you're saying? Of course, everyone isn't innocent, but you're only innocent until proven guilty, right? So look, I can't go back. I mean, many don't think very highly of you. I have you now. It's not damage you. As when I say joke when it comes to crimes of correction. So the late that sense the aided and such a would be away. Because we're going to take it. Because I need to go delay talking about how she was all of this is to say don't vote for him. Don't vote for him because they said he did this. Okay. And it's how convenient. How convenient. You don't carry yourself in a high degree of confidence and character, and that's a big part of it. Like we could go down a list of it's based on what I would tell. Who was the judge? Who was the judge? Was it a Democratic judge? That matters. That matters too, because everybody wants to bring this man down. He has had 2 impeachment. They've tried to kill him. Like he's had all of this stuff. Okay. And every powerful man, what do you do? How do you bring him down? How do you bring him down? You bring him down through, like, you try to kill him. Well, it's like if you cannot take his money, which that's what they did with this case, they took his money. Now you impeached him twice. You said he's a traitor. They've got like everything. So the only thing to like stick to the people is he's a rapist, right? And now if people don't fall for that, they will say, well, we have to kill him. So they try to kill him too, because nobody buys that. Nobody buys it. That's why that's the thing. Like, people hate the fact that people are still going, like, Bean hates the fact that people are still going to vote for Trump. That's what Bean hates. Bean hates the fact that why are people still voting for him? Open your eyes and see. We actually have open eyes because Mandela was sentenced to life imprisonment. This is what has been happening for decades. for years. If Bean was alive when Jesus was alive back in the day and they crucified Jesus, you say, look, they crucified him. He is a devil. That's what Ben would say. Ben would be among the Pharisees saying, Jesus is not the Son of God. You better crucify him because I can't be with someone blaspheming. Mandela, the great Mandela, was sentenced to life in prison. The great MLK, murdered. The great men of this world have all gone through what Trump is going through. So, does that mean Trump is innocent? I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. But one thing is for sure, if you look at the list of all of this stuff that has happened to people who has tried to fight the establishment, they've all gone down this path. If you weren't there, then how do you know Jesus was crucified? The way you would there when Jesus was crucified, I couldn't see Jesus was being crucified. Many people devote themselves to belief in Christ. It's much more than words on people. It's like I mean, I could. It's easy. I could just not talk, but I just want to tell him, like, yo, bro, if Mandela was sent to prison for life, if Mandela was sent to prison for life, and then he came out to become the president of South Africa, like Cowboys. Shout out to you, bro. Okay, you make people want to run away because you're not a player in the video. Oh, I ain't running away from this kid that has no profile picture. You can talk to him if you want to realize we were talking about Jesus. Hey, cowboy. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody watching the live show. You know what time it is. This is the thing about life. Everybody cherry picks what they want to believe. You know what I mean? Like, Bean is saying, this is the guy. Check him up. I looked it up. We saw a sheet of paper by court, and yeah, you know what I mean. So it is what it is. People just cherry pick on. People just, Mr. Mohammed. People just cherry pick on stuff. Okay, like we could go down the list of all the greats. Like people cherry pick, and it's fine. You only cherry pick if you cannot look across the board. You have to look across the board. You have to look through history and see what has happened to people who have tried to make a difference in this world, people who have tried to speak up against an establishment. They always rub them up in a rape. This is like the typical playbook, and they all were found guilty of rape. All of the people that have tried to talk against the establishment have all been found guilty. So if he was actually guilty of rape, why did y'all try to kill him still? So that wasn't enough to like damage his name, damage his reputation. You had to put a bullet in him. This is why nobody can actually brainwash me into thinking BS. Because it's like, y'all keep trying to do too much. Y'all keep trying to do too much. Too much. Like this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that. Like, oh, and like, y'all keep trying to do too much. It's not even pleasant at this time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the live show. Thank you for being a part of the live show. Damn. Here is instead of looking for perfection, seek for consistency. Instead of looking for perfection, seek for consistency. You know what time it is. And the people that say you said matters when it comes to the judge, doesn't matter when it's sure too. The people that say I support a rapist, they're here watching me that supports a rapist. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Like he could just be there and go this way. Like just like that. And I'm gone. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not here to say you could go back, we could go back and forth for the rest of the night. This is just the game. We could go back and forth for the rest of the night. It's just like saying Hillary Clinton said she wasn't going to concede the election in 2016 and she was going back and forth. But Trump is found is being indicted for doing the same thing. So it's always something going on. You know what I mean? Like it's always something going on. Always something going on. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the live show. You know what time it is. Social media verified you on the left wing accounts. You're going to have to learn to live with. Look. Being, I don't know if you think you're actually like, you know, proving a point. Like you actually not proving any points, basically. This is just the facts, Ben. You are actually proving 0 points. Like 0. Okay? Like absolute 0 points. That's what you're proving. I'm basically having this conversation with you to let you know that you have 0 points, bro. 0 points. It's I mean, it's just facts. I'm just letting you know, like 0. Like we could Google all the celebrities that have been wrongfully indicted or convicted of rape, and they were all let out. Y'all were telling me, what's the name? Central Park 5, according to y'all. Central Park 5 were innocent people and they went to jail. So they were so you're telling me people are actually innocent and they go to jail for it, or they get fined for being in like you're basically making no sense, bro. Yo. But it is what it is anyway. We are so obsessed with 1 point you mentioned. Okay, guys, Daddy gotta go. It's like if you look at the case with what's his name, Johnny Depp and his wife, she actually framed every single. I mean, everybody knows about Johnny Depp and his wife, right? Everybody knows about Johnny Depp and his wife. She framed everything. She took him to court. She went there with bruises and everything, and he said he didn't do it. And they had to investigate. They went like, how many times did they have to go to court? Like, but it's a different case here because this is a man that's going for the presidential seat. It's a different case. So it's easier for someone like Johnny Depp to get out of this case. It's harder for Trump. It is harder for Trump because this is Trump. You want his money. They want his money. They're going to keep going after him. Like, they would keep going after him. But anyway, guys, it is what it is. I gotta go. Okay, I'm not gonna go all night with y'all because y'all ain't going. Y'all keep going. Like y'all, like man, I got all that shit to do. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching the live show. Caddy is very, very nice for us at this one point. I mean, I like that he's persistent. I like that he's persistent. Um, I like that he's persistent of everything he's talking. Like he's been trying to get this point across. It's facts, this is what it is. This is how we have a conversation. But this is in like facts because you showed me a document. You know what I mean? But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being here, spending your time with me, including Bean, because he's gonna be here tomorrow. Because he ain't finna, he won't watch someone else. He's gonna keep watching me because he's gonna bring this point back on tomorrow. Which is fair. Grace, I love this stream. Keep it going. Shout out to Ellie. You know what time it is. Yes, we see a good point taken. All right, man. Y'all have a good time. God bless you.